Preliminary investigation report on the toy box. After the ninth storm, Musei 3 provided the toy box as a tool simulation experiments to help with the pre-storm emergency protocol that meets Laplace's standards, I presume, while adhering to humanitarian principles. Existing solutions all fail to meet LSCC standards based on scientific principles of objective investigation, rational skepticism, pluralistic doubt, and equal debate. Response plans for the storm should also be tested in practice, thus this is not a useless effort or an excuse to play board games at work. This project, led by researcher Ulrich and supervised by researcher Adler, launched after the ninth storm and has been gradually refined. During this period, a technical fault in the box caused a large-scale language disorder phenomenon, which stabilized after research Adler's intervention to prevent major losses. His minigame is repetitive. Aw. During this period, a technical fault in the box caused a large... Okay. During the Free Breeze incident, researcher Ulrich used preliminary toy box research results, artificial storm technology, to test Regulus's record, achieving significant results. Afterwards, due to busy schedules, development of the pre-storm emergency protocol was temporarily put on hold. After the 10th storm, new anomalies began appearing within the toy box. Researcher Ulrich and Adler's disagreed on how to handle the toy box. He's submitting a separate research report. These reports are currently being compared, evaluated, and specific details are expected in future publications.
After this reset, we need to limit the changes inside the toy box as much as possible. That is to say, the fewer the people who enter the toy box, the better. It's best we only send one person.
I'll do you one better. Don't send anyone in and blow it to Kingdom Come.
Researcher Medicine Pocket.
Matty Pocket just wants to reverse engineer it.
Great! A brand new toy box and a brand new chance to fail! Consistently reproducing failed results follows the scientific method too, right? Seriously, none of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying we should send a single person in alone? You're totally fine with that, huh? Leaving all those insane pieces and that Psycho Raven for some unlucky bastard to deal with?
Psycho Raven.
This doesn't happen often, but I have to say, I agree with Medicine Pocket. Whoever decides to enter will be risking their own safety.
Ugh, what I was saying is that we shouldn't be wasting our brain power on this thing.
We also need to consider the pieces. They may just be data to us, but to them, this is their entire world. We must avoid destroying it if we can.
Oh, my dear Ulrich, I'm moved to pieces. If only the real Storm shared your glowing sense of humanitarianism.
Pardon, can I interrupt for a second?
She ran off already. She asked me a question, and I'm like,
I have good news. I've tested the communicator's durability.
Why are you asking me this question?
Although the tower's effect grows stronger the closer you get, the unlucky person entering the box will be able to receive outside help up until they enter the tower. If we aren't giving up on that plan, that is.
That's great! But assigning 100 people to wash test tubes in a lab isn't gonna make the research go any faster. That's all that communicator's gonna give. A bunch of test tube washers.
Don't say that. If you gave me 10 research assistants who understood the Lane-Emden equation, I'd be pleased no matter what.
What I meant is that I will go.
You're a human, Adler. And at the end of the day, that toy box runs an Arcanum.
Thank you for the reminder, Bottle Brain. I'm certain you
What
will
part of
all
that was
provide
polite?
more help than
Bottle
test tube
brain? How's
washing,
that polite?
like capturing arcane fluctuations and relaying the data through the communicator. Besides, I'm the cryptographer here. I doubt any one of you has undergone even a fraction of the cryptographic training required to reverse engineer a key from an as of yet unknown cipher.
Well, I certainly haven't. But I believe I understand now. You think Ulrich has a point too? Humanitarian care, no?
Where on earth did you get that impression?
All right. You're right. You didn't say that.
She went with Nibs to the dog's appointment.
Whoa! Look at that ball of light in the sky. Huh! I'm starting to like this place.
I'm afraid that's this toy box's version of the moon.
Hey, those fir trees over there look like snowflakes.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
All right. I just thought some talk on cock curves might lighten the topic.
Can anyone tell me how to mute this thing?
Understood. Researcher Pointer and I will strictly control the other's input as requested.
Right. We guarantee we'll only bother you if it's essential.
Thank you. I'll contact you if necessary. Who's there?
Mr. Enigma?
Didn't expect I'd run into you here, Miss Marcus. Are you reading?
Yes, Mr. Enigma. I'm reading a story. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
That's the
He is
story?
the Marcus of this world.
Ah, I understand.
Mm-hmm. It's about legends and people who write history. I haven't finished it yet. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Is there something I can help you with? Quick?
I'm looking for a tower. Do you know where it might be?
It seems a lot of people are looking for that tower. It might be on the other side of the forest.
Thank you. Miss Marcus, would you like to come with me?
I'm waiting for someone. I don't seem to remember who I'm waiting for. Brown.
Was she also looking for the tower?
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Forget it. I should go, Miss Marcus. Goodbye.
Please, careful. There's a fox, brown in the forest, lazy dog.
That sounds
Thank
rather
you.
disconnected.
How How wonderfully
Hey, Majoko,
eye-catching.
how are you? Sorry,
What
just
is
now I was
this?
replying to
Tantalus's
Nib's text.
punishment?
Hopefully you had a good day.
Danger! Closer, don't any come! Wait, you're...
Tell her she did a great job yesterday solving cases left and right.
It's me, a tiny, insignificant cryptographer. It's a pity we've never worked together.
Adler, how bad is it?
$900K to 120.
Oh, fine.
What did you
Just the piece
buy?
who's gone mad.
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Nakiyarka, Ichiklo, I've got your back.
Initiating research on a big unknown opponent. Sampling, analyzing. Kindly make your way into the reagent bottles. We'll shake them to see if you're a solid or a liquid.
No.
That almost made me laugh. Unfortunately for you, that is not enough to convince me to cooperate.
All right,
The dead,
I'll handle
Charging.
an accurate reading,
in memory of the dead.
an adequate sample.
Target confirmed.
Was I able to take care of everyone?
We have a problem.
What's the problem?
Even after all this walking, I haven't gotten any closer to the Tower of Babel.
I guess that is a problem.
If anything, it appears to be going farther and farther away.
Huh. Loincloth of legend. What the heck?
We're all quite used to the language disorder by now, so that isn't much of a problem. And there isn't much need for him to communicate with anyone. But what does concern me is that moving tower. A brand new variable. What was it again? There was an expression I heard when I was trying to research Kipperinas and name these arcane skills. Oh, that's the one! People can only borrow language. They cannot reach the reality behind it.
We need to start considering the possibility of evacuating Adler early.
I doubt he'll agree.
Then prepare to evacuate him by force,
Hey,
if necessary.
I'm good. How about you?
From what we've seen so far, the situation is far worse than predicted. Not only has the language disorder encompassed the whole toy box, but it's starting to leak out of it too.
Okay, which one of you has the language disorder?
Oh, you're right. You have been standing closest to the box. Alright,
You do
I'll
roulette
tell him.
just for
Keeps the
glamour
two of
funds?
you
Oh
from
my gosh, for
bickering again.
Juggle.
Adler, can you hear me?
I hope you have some good news.
It's an oversized light tank. Is that a good thing or
Sorry
a bad
for
thing?
what I'm about to say, but I'll keep it straight. The toy box's instability is higher than predicted. We advise you to return early. If you can't retrieve the core soon, we'll have to use our backup plan. Blowing up the box.
Ah! Blowing up the box. Oh, it's bad? How come? Is it because it's a moving target?
I didn't want this either, but right now, there's no better solution.
Ulrich, what are you saying?
Oh no, communication.
Ulrich, what are you saying?
The disorder is spreading to Laplace again. Your time in the box is limited. And according to the LSCC safety management regulations, ensuring your safety is the higher priority.
You make more than 60 to 80k per day? Oh, nice, nice.
I understand. Give me 2 hours. If I don't make any progress, I'll return. Then, we can blow it up together.
2 hours, Adler. We'll do whatever we can to help. Researchers X, Medicine Pocket, and Hissabith are currently dealing with the spread of the disorder. I also need to step away for a moment to deal with it. Researcher Pointer is monitoring the toy box's situation. If you run into any danger, be sure to request assistance immediately.
I will.
Ariette series is a new big light tank, you're saying, Kankam? Retainer money will be when you're close to something very expensive. Retainer money? You mean the money you left on the retainer, or...? Ah, okay, okay. What's an MBT, Kankam?
I am not redoing the material reimbursement.
Who's that?
Then you can choose not to submit it. But I must remind you that the reimbursement deadline is this Friday.
The plasma extract has extremely potent side effects.
Okay, I think that's...
Laplace ought to tear down the building and install turf.
Uh-oh.
Are you done? You're wasting Laplace resources.
Bubble? Wait, bubble? Hey? You blew him up?
Liberation for all the critters in the canteen!
What the hell? Liberation for... What? Oh my gosh. This is...
What on?
Must be nonsense. Main battle tank. Oh, okay, okay. So does that mean that it does the most damage, or tanks the best? Like taking damage?
After I leave, I need to supervise X's experiments on critters more closely.
Oh, was it X who got blown up? Oh no!
I don't want to deal with this kind of thing on the outside too.
Oh boy.
Charging. An accurate reading.
In memory of the dead.
Decode complete.
Barrage.
Another perfect combination of reason and passion. We're back. This time the disorder symptoms are visual, nothing too serious. It's a shame you can't see us right now. Gathered around the toy box with symbols floating around our heads.
Oh.
What's the situation?
Nothing much to report. So, a piece just did something I'm sure we've all wanted to.
He applied for a massive amount of funds?
Oh, okay.
No. He killed the administrator who asked him to resubmit his invoice. Then led a dozen critters in an attempted uprising.
Oh dear.
Very extreme. Intéressant.
Now, there's no one here who wants to do anything like that to our colleagues.
To each their own. I'd like to confirm something. You just returned this moment, yes? Was anybody thinking about invoices, the canteen, or anything related to Picasma candy just now?
Hey, why all the questions? Mr. Enigma, this isn't exactly the time for workplace interviews.
Come on, stop the chatter and tell me, quickly!
Oh, you mean you think our observations out here are having an impact in there? Right. The approval you owe me, it's still in the back of my mind. You know where you got it, right? The bottle of Procrasma?
That's the one. Now, I need you to give me some time. Stay away from the box. Do not observe my movements.
I see. We'll avoid any eye contact with the toy box.
Remember, we have forced evacuation measures in place, Adler.
So was Metapocket the whole time?
As expected.
Hey pal, coming through. Sorry, need to reorganize all these receipts ASAP. You heard him, didn't you? The deadline's Friday. Don't your projects need reimbursements too?
Thanks for the reminder. But my team is still waiting for funding approval.
Ah, must be tough. Hang in there.
Poor guy.
Ulrich, I assume you've also come to the same conclusion.
The correlation between the degree of observation and the toy box's abnormalities.
Exactly. Put this down in your report. The reason I made you all leave wasn't because I harbored any ill will toward my colleagues. As we all know, every new observer adds a degree of freedom. The higher the degree of freedom, the harder it is to converge at a single point. Someone wants to see a dark room, so they turn on a flashlight. But if 10 people in different corners of the room simultaneously turn on their flashlights, between all the beams of light, not one of them can see clearly. This we understood, but what we failed to account for was the light shining through the window, the people outside the room. Not only do those who enter the toy box increase interference, but so too do those who observe from the outside.
An astonishing conclusion, Adler, but it's a line of thought worth testing. Do you think 2 hours of basic cryptography training would be enough for one of our colleagues to enter the box and take your place?
No need to complicate things. We can cut off communications now.
What did you say?
Turn off the flashlight, and the room will return to its original appearance. Every flashlight, including my own.
Let me remind you again. You're not an arcanist. You can't detect the arcane fluctuations in the toy box on your own.
Yes, I can. Although the effects won't last for long. I still have faith in science, even in an era where rain falls in reverse. It's reliable by nature. Systematic, comprehensive, replicable. As for Arcanum, I may as well make the most of it while it's mine to use. Thankfully, its basic applications don't require deep understanding. I'll ensure my own safety.
Of course. You're an exceptional researcher, and our greatest cryptographer. You still have 30 minutes, plus the 2 additional hours we've approved. Best of luck. See you soon, Adler.
See you soon, Ulrich.
Oh no. What, are we gonna sabotage things again?
What an absurd experience. Using my eyes to gauge the distance, what I saw was a far-off tower and the many difficulties to reach it. That, I realize now, was another result of my observation. Yet the moment I stopped trying to logically deduce its location, lo and behold, here it is. If arcanists truly live in a world of such unpredictability as this, it's little wonder many think they have mental problems. All right. Since everything's been reset, that thieving raven will likely reappear at the tower, with his shiny contraband in tow. The only problem is getting inside.
Dang birds. Ruining everything.
There aren't enough footholds, and I'm not certain whether that structure up there is in fact a window. Open sesame.
Is it gonna work? Okay.
Arcanists can't just make up incantations, it seems. I thought as much. Surely, I don't have to delve into my imagination.
Do you have any imagination left to delve into?
Arcane skills. Arcane skills. How on earth do they figure out these things? I should have asked for a copy of a basic guide to using Arcanum before cutting off communications.
Was there such a thing?
Never mind. The principles ought to be about the same. Focus your mind and let the intensity of your thoughts bore a hole in the wall.
Whoa.
Not hoping to turn your thoughts into a sledgehammer, are you?
Are you actually gonna help this time, Ludwig, instead of causing issues?
I never expected the ever-logical Adler would have such a wild imagination.
Says the person who snatched away the core during somebody else's
Enough
experiments.
wasting time. Hand it over.
You didn't make all that effort making your way here simply to rob me, did you? Seems Laplace hasn't been so busy these days.
As you can see, your instincts have interfered with our work. If you enjoy collecting shiny things so much, I'll give you this communicator. Take it, or any other thing you want.
Empirische Urteile. Überhebliche Spekulationen. Ja, so denkst du. Und genau deshalb wirst du den Nutzern arkaner Fähigkeiten niemals begreifen.
For somebody who ruined somebody else's experiment,
has the simulation been upgraded? Or are you being affected by corrupted data? The others haven't shared much personal information on Ludwig. Are you German?
Ich verstehe ganz genau, was du willst. Du bist viele Male in diesen Turm gekommen, um ihn zu zerstören. Und diese Farce eines Experiments. Dann hat sich etwas verändert. Du wurdest neugierig, wolltest seine Geheimnisse enthüllen. Der natürliche Instinkt eines Forschers.
Right now I just feel like beating this bird
Doch du
upside
wurdest
the
viel
head.
zu hastig in deinem Streben und hast begonnen, Dinge zu
Because he can't
erforschen,
keep,
die du
what do you call
niemals
it?
zu
Keep
begreifen
control of
hoffen
his own
kannst.
symptoms. And ruining everybody else's experiments.
Enough chit-chat. You...
Du kannst das Arkanum nicht begreifen.
Oi.
Stop!
Quite possible. I'm annoyed with him right now. Like, it's happened more than once that his ravens have interfered with other people's problems and made things worse.
Darum kannst du diese Tür nicht öffnen.
You're the one interfering with my experiment, Researcher Adler. I need the core to help me unveil the mysteries of language.
How do you go? Cause that's somebody else's core!
In fact, not long ago, I made a rather decent discovery.
Like, that's the core of somebody else's experiment and he comes over to snatch it. Like, dude, can you, like, go through paperwork to ask for it? Oh no.
Was that hypnosis? A curse? Or a prophecy? Or is that nonsense, and yet nothing has come of it? Most likely needs time to activate. There's still half an hour left. Enough time to get you out of my way.
I need the core. It stays here.
Ludwig being a pain in the neck. Balance mode?
Program activated.
Bad, birdie, bad!
Don't take a wrong step. Так ярко и тепло.
Deine Einmischung ist der eigentliche Beweis dafür, dass die Erschaffung einer perfekten Sprache, dieser Kern wird es mir ermöglichen, die schmutzigen Fehler der Sprache zu eliminieren. Keine Abhängigkeit mehr von Kontext oder Erfahrung. Wenn die Entropie ihr Minimum erreicht, kann durch Sprache eine wahrhaft präzise und so wirst du schließlich vollständig begreifen.
I didn't level him up yet.
If you just surrender the core, there would be no reason to fight. Ich werde mir dein weiteres Geschwätz nicht mehr anhören.
I'll handle the tech support. All right, time to
The dead in place.
Loading.
According to my calculations, the perfect solution.
Do not let yourself go now.
Target confirmed.
You want immersion?
That doesn't sound good.
Immersion would be him being in battle alone.
Hold on.
Don't take a wrong step.
Am Ende bist du nichts weiter als ein weiteres Datensegment. Unfähig, dich an diesem
Is he even
der
a
Entropie
DPS?
zu erhalten.
Die Konsequenzen kollidierender Daten. Ich sollte besser einige stabil... Zum Glück habe ich noch etwas...
There is no end to this misery.
Charging.
Doom awaits within.
Loading.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Eliminate target. And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Sustain support, and he want him to go up against Ludwig solo? That even gonna work? I wonder if you can make it out after 20 rounds.
My data? You've utterly destroyed it.
We both know the box will reset, and you'll go back to your chattering, Raven.
Ah, yes. The pieces exist in a world that may be reset. One might think their lives are full of opportunity and that everything is recoverable. But under special conditions, these pieces can also die.
What do you mean?
Hey, Kino.
The core's contents have the ability
Ludwig.
to interfere
Pain
with
in the neck
everything
bird
around
that can't
it.
control his
It can
consciousness.
tear your mind apart, even scramble your data into a jumbled mess.
Wow, Rixie.
Opening its protective shell won't bring you the results you're
Look.
looking for.
I know you're into the
Ludwig already
love-hate,
paid the price for his
love-to-kill
curiosity.
kind of relationship, but
His
I'm not.
experiment failed.
No, thank
and
you.
His mind was imprisoned here. It wasn't until a short while ago that he finally departed. I am merely a segment
Wow, what
of
is up with you
leftover
guys
data,
saying her name all
an
the
attempt
time?
to warn other curious minds to stay well away from danger.
You mean to say your actions came from good intentions? Care to explain that incantation of yours? It still hasn't taken effect.
It was meant to change your mind, to prevent you from comprehending
I
the
should just
arcane
like
presence here.
go make a clip of
In
that,
stopping you
put it
from
on blurb,
entering
and every
the
time you
tower,
mention her name,
you would be protected from
you
the
I'm gonna
madness
blast
and
you
ruin
with
that
it.
awaits.
I don't even need
There's
to
no
play
need
with
to
her.
go the way of the other pieces who came here, breaking down piece by piece until you eventually vanish into nothing.
Got so distracted by you guys, but hold on.
You needn't worry. It won't be long until my arcane skill ceases to function.
I've never had the opportunity to work with Ludwig. But based on your simulation of him, I can guess he's a stubborn, conceited, curious, egotistical fellow.
Oh, not really. Just a raven cursed with knowledge, trying his best to protect those who come after.
You say that.
A typical Laplace employee.
You're unhappy.
No. I was only thinking that perhaps there should be someone who helps bear the risks and makes decisions on behalf of these geniuses. Working alongside colleagues with no understanding of lab safety protocols comes at too great a price. Having a branch director go missing for so long must have certainly affected productivity.
But you and I have never worked together.
You're wasting his
They've
time.
been colleagues for the last 10 minutes.
Kino.
Not going to
Aw,
heed my
poor
warning,
Kino.
are you? You're still going to remove the core to satisfy your curiosity.
I wonder if the office did it on purpose to sabotage you, Kino. You ever thought about that?
Take it. Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
I was not rage baiting. I was returning it, okay? I was returning it.
Here said a similar thing. Their data was also destroyed. Unless new data is uploaded, they'll never appear in the box again. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming it as death. Which, I believe, is precisely what I'm experiencing now. Farewell, my colleague. I wish you all the best.
He said he only had 30 minutes left. That was longer than 30 minutes. Are we out of time?
Farewell.
Dangerous bird might still be at large. Okay, Ludwig, Arcanist. His head resembles that of a raven. Skill, he can use language to influence people's thoughts. If you hear him use an imperative sentence directed at you, cover your ears immediately. The moment you hear it, wouldn't it already be too late though? Do not listen to him. You cannot realistically resist its effects unless you can think without using words. Officially, time of disappearance. Officially confirmed missing during personnel checks after the 9th storm. If you find Ludwig or a raven that might be him, please contact the nearest chief level personnel.
Next time a colleague disappears without a trace, they'd better leave behind more clues first. Not even a crack. This isn't drawn on, is it? No visible locks. No signs of arcane skills either. Greta's been here. She found a way through.
It's drawn on.
There must be
it looks
a
like a
way.
drawing on the wall almost. That's why he was wondering, like, is it an actual real door or?
Researcher Adler? Researcher Adler, how are you? We've all been quite concerned about your condition. The results of our investigation into the storm have arrived, and everyone's fighting to form research teams. This might be a bit presumptuous, but we'd like to invite you to join us.
That's right. You probably don't remember, but during a cryptography lecture at the University of Göttingen, you said every puzzle has a solution, and that if there is no answer, it's just because we haven't figured out the rules yet. This is just like that, a crossword puzzle that nobody's ever solved. We'll be entering new territory, the first to research the storm.
And we'll be the first to find a solution, to figure out the truth.
A solution? A solution that can be overturned at any time by the appearance of an inexplicable presence? Only a fanatic would find joy in all this. At least they finally have some evidence that gods are here.
I hear they've given you a nickname, Bruderherz. Enigma. You must admit your colleagues have quite a sense of humor. And taste, if you ask me. You may be helping with some decoding work in here, and somehow turned me into your personal news and paper delivery girl.
Oi.
But this house isn't a laboratory, nor your dorm, and it's certainly not an emergency shelter. There is no harm in returning to a normal life.
I'm listening.
No, you aren't.
All right, fine. I'll say what you want me to say. How's the situation outside, Greta? Everyone must be very busy. They've given up on sending smart robots to my door. And they haven't asked me to join their various research teams for quite some time. Has the Storm research had any new breakthroughs? Is everyone in high spirits? Busy coming up with great ideas?
Another storm hit. It was sudden. I heard there were researchers gathering data outside. They didn't make it back in time. The situation as a Foundation isn't much better.
Is that so? I see. I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be. I'll take up that role and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees. But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us, but for the people who look up to us from below. Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something. I should have done this a long time ago. No. No need to speculate on how the past could have gone. There's an excellent opportunity. Right here and now. Everything inside the toy box changes with observation. It faithfully recreates my every thought, perception, and idea. Turns out, there was no wall around the door after all. Back where I started. Not bad.
The core can read one's thoughts and make the toy box manifest whatever one desires most. I wanted to create a language without limits, a language everyone could understand and use. And so, it rebuilt the Tower of Babel for me. It is far too powerful. If you take it, you'll be engulfed by it. Something I don't want to happen. But it's clear you've made your decision. I'm powerless to stop you. I can only wish you the best of luck, and hope you stay true to your convictions. If I had the time, I'd like to have witnessed what it creates for you.
Okay, Shido.
Alright. Adventure's over.
Am I winning, you say? I don't know. 50-50 loss. And then
Good.
full of pity again.
It's created a new code under my observation. A familiar, basic code. And a hint. Das Zeitalter der Menschen.
What do you mean? There was no such thing. I don't do that.
Huh. Arcanum.
There was once a divide between the two. It was life, it was death, it was a bout of rain. Those who came after questioned the true nature of the divide. It was bloodline, it was reason, it was a flash of insight. A brave soul leaped across and turns to look back at the divide. He sees a door never meant to be opened in an imaginary wall.
The Visionaire cipher. A multi-layered application of the Caesar cipher. In this scenario, using Kazeski's test to reverse engineer the key from known ciphertext is the most suitable approach. Usually, the key isn't particularly long. It was most likely repeated to generate this ciphertext. Simply find the repeating character sequences and use the distance between them to infer the key's length. It must be a multiple. Where did I put that German letter frequency table? First, calculate the index of coincidence. Then, try each possible key combination in order. Laplace's computers must operate at remarkably high speeds. All that remains, then, is to pick out the plain text with the most meaning. Done. And to think this is the answer generated from my observation. I'd expected it to be something far more mundane, like squash or answer.
So, what was it? Put the correct letters into the core? Great. How am I supposed to know what letters to put in? Is it because it's glowing? Yeah, apparently. Zukunft. Zukunft. Okay. Rixie. I'm gonna throw you and her in this same abyss.
These intense arcane fluctuations. I've seen them before. Verdammt. First, I need to... I must have seen something like this before. I'm... Yes. It was when they tried to read that incantation aloud. High concentrations of asymmetrical nuclide R were detected in certain locations. Upon inspection, these concentrations were not correlated with any external factors. These locations did not follow any particular distribution pattern, nor did they overlap with the results of our geological surveys. Based on our current research, the arcane fluctuations at these locations are similar to those of an activated Hoffman knot, both sharing the same tremor frequency. Some posit this as a blessing of sorts, resulting from the worship of a supreme existence. For example, the school of Aperons believe in the Boundless One spared them from the effects of the storm. And Miss Amundsen's self-described worship of the Mother Spirit is most likely connected to the mutation she underwent. All of these locations had records of relatively extended periods of deity worship. Supreme existence? Deity? If there were a unifying theory to describe the entire universe, even these so-called gods would be scientifically explained. What a helpful little assistant you are.
Talking about Greta?
The news you brought back was very interesting, Simone.
Madame Z has always maintained a cooperative attitude toward Laplace. It should have come as no surprise to you.
Doesn't she have a humanoid face that she could have used? Oh, okay.
I did not expect Laplace would receive such unique research materials. The details contained in the core of that toy box have created a new basis for greater exploration and research into the storm.
She's on permanent vacation.
Perfecting the immunity ritual has become a more likely possibility. The report also mentions that researchers Adler and Medicine Pocket collaborated to develop an antidote for Picrasma extract. I did not use the wrong names, correct?
Guess her memory's still a bit faulty.
Correct. Your data loss has alleviated considerably. Although a significant portion of data still remains irrecoverable with our current abilities, it's only a matter of time until we find a solution, Madame Lucy.
Good. Then, I will apply for some even more complex research tasks when the time comes.
Okay, maybe not vacation exactly, because it looks like she's still doing
I have
research.
finished composing a response to researcher Adler's letter.
It's more like, what do you call that?
First,
light
the
work.
antidote is undoubtedly an invention with immense practical
Yeah, she
value,
does. Simone does
allowing
the Android
Picrasma
18.
extract to be used to greater effect. However, their testing methods went against regulations. They have violated Articles 51 and 106 of the Laplace Laboratory Code of Conduct.
Oh.
While I congratulate researcher Adler on his official appointment as director, I must also warn him that he will appear on this month's public notice board for these violations.
The director!
In other words, everyone will see his appointment and his breach of regulations announced side by side.
That's
based on my
that's
estimates,
messed up.
This has a 92% chance of occurring, approaching certainty.
Oh dear. So he gets a promotion and a reprimand at the same
I
day.
do not understand.
Okay.
Does Laplace currently have a large surplus of paper?
Paper?
All this information could have been relayed via communication device.
It's generally considered that letters are a more formal form of notice. Any other thoughts on his appointment? Would you like me to monitor researcher Adler's performance during his first 3 months as director?
There is no need to scrutinize this specific matter, Simone. I am still functioning. Thus, there are still people who seek answers to the world's unsolved mysteries, and those who work to uncover its unknown principles. We continue to walk the path of progress.
Where's your Beauty Lucy version? I don't know. She just didn't feel like putting on makeup, as Rixie said. She's on vacation. She's not out to, like, dress up.
This is a very thorough report. And knowing where you
asked Rixie that! He said makeup!
problems for the time being.
Our research will continue until we uncover the truth behind the toy box. After we establish the toy box research group, I'll be sure to submit more detailed reports of our results. What you have there is far from our final conclusion on the subject, or on our collaboration with the Foundation.
Anyone who gives the final answer without careful consideration is either a gambler or a cheat. I'm glad to see your prudence and rationality as a researcher remain as dependable as ever. Of course, I'm even happier you finally decided to be more than just a researcher.
I'm sorry, but even now I still don't fully understand your decision. I also have one more condition.
Go ahead.
Before my appointment is officially announced.
What?
I want to meet with the Timekeeper.
Both of what? What are you going on about?
The Foundation's stance is not fully representative of the Timekeepers, is it?
Nah.
Under the framework of a new bill, the Timekeeper and her team do enjoy a greater degree of autonomy. Regardless,
the Timekeeper being autonomous
to fulfill.
Just about.
Laplace's research findings have made many major contributions to the Timekeeper's operations. Rebuilding trust during this period of turmoil is essential.
You've become quite proficient at all this. And I'm just finally starting to get used to it.
Maintaining Laplace's independence, meeting with the Timekeeper. Is there anything else?
Before the Foundation requests the details of any of Laplace's research, they must inform me what it will be used for. Can you accept this?
The Foundation has never deliberately concealed anything from Laplace. We've always guaranteed your right to know.
Yes, but the reasons they provide could easily be half-truths.
Ain't got to do with anything with me. I didn't do any of that.
Your life difficult, but you know better than I the reality of how the Foundation operates. Judging by your reaction, you can't make that promise. I expected as much. I have no other requests.
Very good. You'll be notified of the official appointment within a week, after which it will be announced to every department. Hopefully, we won't run into any trouble. You have a lot of paperwork ahead of you. Why not start with a tidy up? some advice from someone with experience. Those paper stacks tend to shrink after a little organization.
Resorting to psychological suggestion?
If it gets the job done. All in all, congratulations to you, Adler, and to Laplace. You've secured a positive future for this place.
Marguerite.
Berlin's butterfly.
I've seen your research. Not half bad.
Thank you, Mr. Adler. And congratulations. Go on in, Mr. Adler. Everyone's waiting.
Happy birthday!
Birthday? What? Look at Urik's head. There's actually a smiley face.
It's a celebration, Mr. Enigma, for your birthday. And for your appointment as director, of course.
Today isn't my birthday.
Oh.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You
It
can
doesn't?
celebrate it early.
Oh.
The most important thing is today is a day worth celebrating.
There's cake. Is that dairy cream? Or something plant-based?
I think his birthday just passed, isn't it?
Wait.
Our readings have shown higher concentrations of cortisol and adrenaline in the air. We've all been under pressure lately. You most of all, Adler. Your index is higher than anyone else's. A celebration like this gives everyone a chance to relax, which in turn will make them all the more productive with the upcoming workload.
Well, this is a birthday party, isn't it? Make a wish, Enigma. What's that? You want me to make one on your behalf?
Wow, Medi.
Well, if you say so.
Oi.
I wish, more than anything in the world, for my approval form to pass today.
How am I
need
just
a
went to
sample of the
save it.
material of the toy box.
Oh no.
Denied. Your plasma consumption research already jumped the queue. And we need to maintain the structural integrity of the toy box.
Well, that birthday wish was denied.
Hey, step away from the box.
Oi!
No.
Did he take it already? Did Meta Pocket take it already? Oh no. I think Kino went from
Listen up.
R1999 to P5X, if I remember correctly. Because the mains bulletin thing kinda...
As you all know, I will be serving as Laplace's director.
Hello, Sagittarius Argento. How are you?
Sans blague! You don't say!
We were hardly surprised by the decision. You'd already been doing the work for quite some time. All this goes to prove that, even though you needed some time to adjust, Madame Lucy's judgment was correct.
How come you like Lorenz,
I
Kino?
suppose I've
Her
well and
appearance
truly
or
picked
her
up some
personality?
useless habits.
And? Anything else you want to say, Director?
Okay, then you only like her appearance. Got it. She is completely manipulative.
In short, I will do my best. Until we find someone better suited for the job.
You want her to manipulate you? Oh, I see. You're into that kind of girl. I see, I see. Her personality. Yes, she is completely manipulative. What are you doing, Enigma? Adler!
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt
This is not Persona 4.
Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben? Eine Frage, die noch immer unbeantwortet bleibt. Ich glaube nicht an die Existenz von Göttern, noch an irgendeinen Himmel oder eine Hölle.
Was that Persona 3?
Ich wünschte,
sorry, I got the personas all
mir
wrong.
deine Antwort geben, Greta. Ich wünschte, ich könnte dich selbst fragen. Bang.
The age of humans has come to an end. But you can continue living.
I offended Kino?
In our
I mean, who was it that kept saying, Sanko! San, ko. Six is hair. What you mean? Everybody put on a wig to transform or something? Just the thought of that, dude. Makes me think of those like those wig advertisement videos. Not wig, sorry, toupee. Alright. To everyone on the Space Monitor project team, there's a celebration party this Saturday. Don't forget to wear your best clothes. Hisabeth. Metapocket has invented a new Charisma candy dessert. It has a beautiful circular shape. Everyone is welcome to try it. 37. Due to 37? Is she part of Laplace? I thought she joined the Foundation. Oh, okay. I mean, she's more suitable for Laplace, but... Due to a venue conflict, this week's Nautica meet and greet has been moved from Saturday 1500 hour to 1700 hour to Friday at the same time. Ezra. The study on Picrasma as coffee substitute safe for human consumption has been uploaded to the database X. Oi! Ms. Winsong is taking me out to buy proper clothes for the party. The office will be empty today from 1400 to 1800 hour. Please don't make the wasted trip, Kiprina. I didn't expect it to be so formal. Alright, I will be there on time, name day. My appointment as director of the LSCC will officially take effect this Saturday. Regarding the Space Monitor project team celebration party, just remember to come. The dress code is just another one of Sylvie's fancy of flights of fancy pointer. Sylvie? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because just now she put up a notice. I thought that she joined the Foundation, not Laplace, but considering, you know, she's all about numbers, she's actually really is more suitable for Laplace faction.